finish. But Austin, from our experience, on multiple occasions, even like we played other games where we're like, oh, we think this is the end. We'll just finish tonight, and then like 2 hours pass and go, oh fuck, it's still going.
Someone in all this mess was Trisha.
Oh, I remember.
She was still
Yeah,
alive.
it wasn't the final boss.
Clock Tower.
Women to the Deadites. I wasn't about to give up on another. First, I had to find someone who could tell me what the hell happened while I was.
Oh, okay.
This will stop history to it.
It's like Clock Tower.
That clock tower clip is beautiful. Where Robert's like,
Oh, he freaks out.
stop.
Yeah, Robert, you never seen a dead body in a refrigerator?
Not yet.
I have.
Cool. Yeah, but you work at
Oh.
a store. Makes sense.
That's true.
The church is
The floor is gone. Where'd you put it?
Someone burned the church down.
Give me back my floor!
You moved the church, but you didn't move the.
You burned down the church, but you didn't burn down the.
Oh.
What?
I don't know. I couldn't think of anything.
Have I told you guys yet about Archie versus Army of Darkness?
No.
No.
No, so I've been reading that. Issue 3 like just came out, I think maybe last week. And it's like exactly what you want from an Archie and Army of Darkness crossover. It's amazing.
Oh, I remember this.
I still want to read Afterlife with Archie, but I've read zero Archie, like aside from that. So
When Archie versus Army of Darkness like goes back to the classic Archie art style too, which is cool. And
You gotta help us.
they just brought in Evil Ash last issue.
Oh, that's
Oh,
what
that's
that
awesome.
Okay, I'm on it.
posted was.
But what the hell happened here?
Yeah, because they're Ash is like, come on, Archie and friends, we're gonna go, take refuge in S-Mart. So when like the Deadites attack, we'll be like ready for them. And then Evil Ash calls into the S-Mart, and Ash answers, and Ash hangs up on him. And Evil Ash is just like, hey, he hung up on me. That's rude.
The stone.
Have you ever read Archie versus Punisher?
Oh hell, I knew I
No, I haven't.
It sounds great. Yeah, I need to check it out.
I want to read
Right.
Archie versus Predator because that sounds awesome. But
Yeah, I got that in hardcover. It's cool.
Some kind of chamber under the old church, but no one's ever seen it, or at least no one's ever come out alive to tell.
we're gonna have to binge Riverdale, boys.
Streak.
Yay.
Oh, fuck.
See about getting you sweethearts out of here.
I do kind of want to
River.
watch some of the later
Hurry up and
seasons.
get us out of
just 'cause
here.
They sound incredible.
If they find you here, we're all done.
Well, it
for.
starts after season 1. Like, season 1 is the only one that's a regular show. And then, the ending of season 1 is like the setup for it to become insane.
Yeah.
I know. The only thing I know about the later seasons is I know they like do a bunch of musical numbers, and one of them is Dream Warriors, and that's really funny to me.
There's also, because the ending of season 1 is Archie and his dad are at the diner, and there's a guy mugging the diner, and then Archie's dad gets shot like Uncle Ben, like it's like, he like interferes with the mugger and gets killed. And then season 2 completely retcons it, where they talk about how Archie's dad was assassinated, and it's like, but like at the end of season 1, like the mugger is like robbing the place, and then like turns and bumps into Archie's dad and shoots him.
I've seen-
What do you mean he was assassinated? And they're
I've
like, oh
seen-
yeah, it was like a grand conspiracy. Like they had to kill Archie's dad.
I've seen the clip of Archie in the military. I think that's a thing.
Yeah, no, that show's insane. Like you have like fucking zombies and like different cults, and I think the last season they like reset the universe and it's set in the 50s now.
Oh my god! I know. Well, I've seen like
Riverdale's insane.
I've seen the pilot, and I know that like there's already like a murder mystery, and Archie's like sleeping with his teacher.
Yeah, because the setup for Riverdale in the first episode is just the setup of Twin Peaks, but then it just becomes like a regular kind of teen drama show, and then it goes insane.
Yeah, I've seen like different movie press tours with people that were in that show, and I love hearing them talk about the show because they don't know what the fuck was going on or how they got away with it.
No, I know people that ironically watch Riverdale the whole run, and I'm like, I don't think I could do that. That's a lot of TV.
Which one's the rich one? It's Veronica, right? I was
Veronica
and Betty mixed up. Yeah, so Veronica's dad is like gonna take over the town, and Archie has to fucking fight him in an underground fight club, like for the town. And there's a part where Veronica's dad's in a sauna, and Archie walks into the sauna, and he's like talking about how they're gonna fight, right? And Veronica's dad stands up, and keep in mind, again, they're in a sauna, so they're completely naked outside of a towel. And Veronica's dad is like, Archie, you should know by now, there's nothing soft about me.
Yay!
It's like, are these the fuck? What is happening?
Now that show sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I watched
I-
season with my sister, and that was the season, like I said, with that Fight Club stuff. But also, there was 2 different cults that had no relations that took over the town, and one of them was like a Christian missionary cult, and the other one was a D&D cult that worshipped like a 12-foot tall antler having god, and then like walks around and it looks like Krampus.
All right, John, I declare this show is horror adjacent, and we're reviewing it.
Oh,
Yay.
it absolutely is. No, there was a point
I would be down.
in that season, I was like, oh, I get what this show is. This show is a live-action Scooby-Doo show without Scooby-Doo. Where it's here's all the monsters and stuff they're gonna fight.
We are now the ranch of Riverdale.
Fuck yes. No, I would be down to do some Riverdale content, because that shit's insane.
No,
Den of Dale.
I would be down to cover that show because I want to watch it.
That sounds funny.
We will do an episode by episode podcast.
Yay!
No, we'll do it the way we're doing Buffy, but it's Riverdale for no reason.
I mean, that,
Do you guys
if
know
we did it,
that they created that show?
What?
Sorry, what?
Do you guys know about the guy that created Riverdale?
No.
Not much. John, what were you saying real quick?
If we cover Riverdale, that's probably how I'd want to do it.
Yay.
Like how we do Buffy, because I feel like that's the only way we could do 20+ episodes of shows.
That makes
You know
sense.
something, pal? I'm gonna make sure this
We gotta get Austin on
a
those.
lot more than
Austin,
average.
because I know you watch Buffy, but we've split it up and do like half and half. Videos.
Okay. Makes sense.
We gotta get Austin on the river on the Den of Dale.
Fuck yeah.
On the
That's
Dale
what I was
River.
doing.
The what?
The Dale River.
Dale River.
But the guy that created it, he made like a gay Archie unofficial play.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah, and the
Oh
Archie
my God.
company shut it down because the Archie that was back when like they wouldn't have any other art style. Like it was like Archie looks like this. You don't change Archie. It's the same. And so Archie shut him down, and like just over time he eventually became the head of Archie, and then wrote Afterlife with Archie. Like so he changed like those rules about how it can't be different. So now there's like all this different Archie stuff, and then he was the guy that made Riverdale. It's the ultimate
Hey, can we
success
get on
story.
That's
I
the
heard-
greatest villain plot I've ever heard.
I've heard that Afterlife with Archie is great, but I haven't read it.
No st-
I've heard that too. Yeah.
I sent it in the comic chat, but I think the next thing I'm gonna binge is the Sandman Mystery Theater because I've had that compendium for years, and the second one was like $25 on Amazon, so I just bought it, and I'm gonna try to binge the whole thing.
of Gaiman's Sandman Star? Is that what you said?
No, it's Sandman Mystery Theater, which is Golden Age Sandman, but the reboot from the 90s.
Oh, okay.
But it's written by, hold on. Matt Wagner, who I don't know from anything else, but apparently it's good.
Oh yeah, Matt Wagner did the those two Batman trades, and he did Grendel.
And he
Mad Monk and Monster Man.
And the art looks cool, and it's from 93 to 99, 70 issues, and it's like a film noir type book, so I kind of want to check that out.
Oh, that sounds cool.
I'd lost some fine women to the Deadites. I wasn't about to give up on another. First,
Hell
I
yeah.
had to find someone who could tell me what the hell happened while I was enjoying my whistle-stop history.
I like Sandman.
Think about it, Sandman.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about Gaiman Sandman. Like I have like the first trade, but I don't care.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a lot.
Yeah,
I'm like, whatever.
I don't see any reason that you would not want to read Gaiman Sandman.
Yeah, he's a stand-up citizen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the Bill Cosby of comic books.
Oh. I will say, Hadon, that comic does look really cool. I love Golden Age Sandman.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Sandman, but that book sounds really cool, and I like Wagner from what I've read. So.
Yeah, my friend of mine got me that compendium for Christmas. He's like, I know you like comics, I got you this. And I looked on Amazon. I'm like, did you get me this because it was on sale? He's like, yes. And then the second one was on sale yesterday, so I bought that. Let me find some art from that, and I'll send it to the comic chat. This is the first kind of page layout that I saw when I searched it, but like this art looks cool.
Oh hell yeah!
Although the only bad thing is that it has a foreword by Patton Oswalt, so I have to tear that out of the book.
Oh,
make sure to burn that.
Precisely cut those pages out of the book and burn them.
Yeah.
And if I ever resell it, I'll be like, I'm missing the forewords because I hate Patton Oswalt.
You have somebody that's willing to pay, and they're like, never mind.
I needed the. No.
Your book lost all its value.
I think he did the foreword for his dead wife's true crime book, and I have that.
Oh.
It's good to see your face, stranger. Well, I gotta admit, it's been a long time since.
He's like, I killed my wife. I killed my wife. Here to the book.
Yep, the neighborhood's gone downhill since these damn Deadites moved in. Are you the only survivor?
What?
The opinions of Hayden do not reflect the opinions of Haven Horror. Just putting that
Except
out
for this time, which they do.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, wait.
They're not dead already.
I killed my wife. Here's the book.
Another optimist. Have you considered
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about that situation. I just remember when Patton Oswalt freaked out because James Rolfe didn't want to see the Ghostbusters 2016 movie because I guess Patton Oswalt's wife was involved with it, but it was like, dude, what the fuck?
No, Hayden and I were talking about that the other day, how Lindsay Ellis and Patton Oswalt like really led the attack on that, and like just how right James Rolfe has just continued to be over time.
And it was like also like the chillest video ever, and he's like, I'm just not seeing the movie. This is why.
Fuck.
Like,
No, it was like the least objectionable video ever made. And the two of them,
Sorry, I
like,
realized
Words I can't say on a channel.
I didn't mean to freak out.
Rough.
I realized I wasn't muted. I have a phobia of wasps, and there's a wasp in my sink, so I'm trying to figure out how to
Oh, cool. This
handle
is
this.
content. This is
Yeah.
action.
No, I went like, oh, but I wasn't muted.
I didn't even really hear you do that.
Austin was just talking, like we all were fine, and you just had to bring attention to it.
Well, it's fine. But I can't do the dishes now.
Oh.
And my
Well, yeah.
bug spray's under the
Just get rid
sink.
of the wasp. Just get rid of it.
No, I'm not gonna go that way. I'm gonna go out the front door.
No, it's your friend. Just go get it out of there. It's
No,
your friend. It's in trouble.
I'm deeply afraid of nothing except wasps. That's the one.
Hayden, for your Christmas, I'm gonna email you a shit ton of wasps.
It's not photos of wasps. It's real wasps.
No, I'm gonna send you a box of wasps.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's like when this is my special interest lately, I guess. But I've been reading that book, Lords of Chaos, and the guy who auditioned to be their singer auditioned by sending them a crucified dead mouse.
That's cool.
And they're like, "That's cool. He has the job."
Yeah, I'm gonna send you a crucified wasp, and then underneath it is gonna be a bunch of live wasps.
Yay! No, my dad. I think I told you this. He's been developing like old man hobbies, so he started keeping bees, and I'm like, I'm not coming over.
But that's not a wasp; it's a bee.
I don't like any of that family of creature.
So hornets as well.
Hornets are the worst.
It's like a
Hornets
whole
are like-
rabbit out there.
Hornets are scary. I'm talking like bumblebees
Yes,
because they're not.
you're three.
Bumblebees are fine, but like honeybees and then wasps and hornets, I don't like them.
That's funny.
Okay.
I just got home, so I gotta go. I'll talk to y'all later.
No.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I love you. Oh. He does not love me back.
I don't blame
You
you.
gotta help us.
What? Oh,
Please,
okay.
mister.
Goodbye.
Get us out of here.
I was only here because Austin here. I hate you.
But what the hell happened here?
It's okay.
Those things
Okay.
came out of nowhere.
Robert,
Took
'cause I
over
was
the whole
talking to
town.
Don about this earlier. Have you seen
People
the
they
pitch
didn't
for
eat,
that
they
new, like,
turned into
Avatar show
slaves.
they're doing?
And for some reason,
It looks
it's
bad.
Yeah, I saw like some concept art or whatever, because it'll be set
Oh,
after
it
Korra,
feels like the
right?
smell of dirt.
Yes, but I mean, not the concept art, like the actual plot.
But then one day they found the remains of an old Civil
I
War
don't
fort.
really remember now.
That's where the stone was buried.
Here,
The
I
stone.
copied it over to Don. I'll send it to
Oh,
you. I'm
the Kandarian
not
summoning
crazy about
stone. Oh, hell, I knew I forgot something.
Draven
Once she had the stone, there was no stopping them.
Or Draven's in the chat.
rules
Wolf
them like
Man
her
says,
own
I saw you
army.
with that Egypt, or I'm sorry,
She?
Conan's the mummy.
Who is she?
Their
How
queen.
was it?
Oh.
She lives in some kind of chamber under the old church, but
I told John this the other day. I haven't seen a movie in theaters since Send Help, and I really need to see something because I love going to the movies, but I just feel like there's not much out. I wanted to see
Meantime, I'll see
Project
about
Hail
getting
Mary,
this
but I
entire
didn't get
time.
around to it, and I think it's out now.
please hurry up and get us out of here.
Out of theaters now.
I was
Here
talking
we're
to
all
somebody about
done
this the
for.
other day. I feel like this year so far has just kind of been the hangover from the great year that we had last year.
That was me, John.
I don't know.
Or no, you said you watched a film, and you said it was your second favorite of the year, and then you're like, but this year sucked, so that doesn't mean much.
All the gates are locked.
Yeesh.
All the gates are locked. Well, here we go again.
Damn it.
Draven says it was a movie. High praise. I'll see it some point.
Have you guys watched the Half in the Bag on the end?
Yes, that's great.
I've always wondered if there was an afterlife.
'Cause
Why don't you
this
send me a
probably
post?
won't mean anything to you guys, but you know that like face that they show? I think it's at the beginning, the white face paint and everything.
Maybe the not the Pazuzu face from The Exorcist. Is it something else?
There's a shot in that video where they do kind of like a parody of that, but it's like a guy with white face paint and black makeup.
Okay.
It's funny because that's a wrestler.
One lead sandwich
And I don't
coming
know
right
if
Oh.
it's on purpose or not.
So I've been on.
Wasn't Mike like caught at a wrestling event?
At a
Like,
wrestling
yeah.
I have been on a binge, like a research binge for a Lords of Chaos review. So all I can
Yay.
picture is corpse paint.
Well,
Is it-
I've
is it
no,
corpse-
It's Danhausen. I sent you his videos.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean that's kind of corpse paint.
Yeah. No, I love Danhausen. He's hilarious.
You know something, pal? I'm gonna make sure
He
this
goes
hurts
around
you
cursing
a
people.
hell of a lot more than it
And
hurts me.
because WWE's a television show, the curses work and it's big.
That's
Oh,
amazing.
John, I assume you know what corpse paint is because you're a metal guy, but I assume you knew that. But
I mean, I don't know the term, but probably it's like what King Diamond wears.
One lead
yeah,
sandwich
King
coming
Diamond.
right
Yeah,
up.
it's all. Yeah, that's corpse paint, which is a big factor in the film we're gonna watch for next Friday.
Yay.
Draven says basically Evil Dead Next just put in a blender. That's the most consistent thing I keep hearing.
Yeah.
Maybe some stronger cutting equipment.
Yeah,
Which I don't,
Rob-
know. I don't know if those two things together interest me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'll watch
It's
it.
like
Oh my
sometimes
God.
sometimes there will be a product that's a pitch like that's a mix of two things, and I'm like, that sounds bad. I don't know why that's your pitch. There's an anime that a friend of mine tried to get me to watch, and he said it's The Boys meets Power Rangers. I'm like, I don't want that. I really do not want that. Why would I watch that?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because you like both of those things.
Yeah, but not together.
Like,
I I love John knows this, but I love Black Sun. That's not The Boys plus Power Rangers. It's not like cynical. It's not that kind of thing. It's just mature.
speaking of, because you told me about that, what is the name of that? Because I don't know if I'm going to watch that, but I would like to.
It's something. I'm gonna have to Google that. Hold on. Shh. Go Loser Ranger.
Oh, I
Go
don't know
go
the title.
loser ranger.
I hate that title.
Go loser.
Yeah, it just looks dumb.
That sounds like a YouTube parody from like 2005 of the Power Rangers.
There's a couple
Sean,
like
YouTube wasn't around in 2005.
it was 2006. You dumbass.
Oh, I'm so sorry. 2006.
Fuck
Yeah,
you.
there we go.
There's a couple like no. There's like a couple Toku based anime I want to watch that I think it's like Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. I want to check that out because it's kick ass but with Kamen Rider and that sounds cool.
13 years ago, the villainous army of evil attempted to invade Earth, faced by the Super Sentai Squadron, known as the Divine Dragon Rangers.
Okay. Is this Go Loser Ranger?
Yeah. The evil army was defeated. Blah, blah, blah. Tired of the charade and realizing... Oh, no, this is just the boys.
Yay!
The evil army, however, was defeated within a year. All of its executives wiped out, and the surviving foot soldiers have been forced ever since to reenact their defeat to the keepers in front of a crowd of spectators every Sunday. Tired of the charade and realizing that this amounts to little more than slavery, one of the foot soldiers rebels and decides he will defeat the Dragon Keepers by infiltrating the organization.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
That just sounds like yeah, I don't want the boys, but with Power Rangers, that's dumb.
To your existence, I say no, thank you.
Yes. Yeah, but I do want to watch that one that's like kick-ass, but with Power Rangers. There's another one that I've heard about, which is it's a Red Ranger of a Sentai team, and he acts really like stereotypical Red Ranger, and then he like gets transported to a fantasy world. That sounds kind of funny, but I don't know if I'll ever watch it.
It is interesting that they just straight up call them a Super Sentai, though.
Yeah, I don't think that I don't know if that can be. No, that would have to be copyrighted. Because Sentai cannot be copyrighted because that's just a word. It means squadron, like in World War II, like their squads are the Sentai, like.
Oh.
Like that's just the word for squadron in Japanese.
Monster.
I need to do the dishes. I'm scared. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I can't do it. No, this runs deep. I can't go near it. No.
Hayden, remember that scene in Batman Begins when Batman has to like conquer his fear and he's like swarmed by bats? Just do that with wasps. Just picture that.
Bats? Okay. I think of my phobia as more legitimate than a bat phobia because bats don't have murder stabbers on their ass. I mean,
that's how you built up an immunity to them.
I'm definitely allergic. Like, horrifically.
No, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go do the dishes and get stung, and then you'll hear me go on stream and then die.
Yay. No. There are some allergies that are fucked. Like, I mean, as far as I know, I don't have a wasp allergy. But
okay.
I've never been stung by one, so I don't know.
Okay. Neither have I, so I say that. My assumption based on... Hold on. My assumption on genetics is that I have one because my parents and my grandparents are both like, I will die allergic.
Okay.
I love that he is deathly afraid of something.
Thank God, mister, you came back. I thought sure you were lost in one of those...
And I do not have an EpiPen.
Lost, buddy. People get killed.
Go get one.
Except for
Neither do I.
that is. Now tell me, is there a way out of here?
Sure.
My wasp spray is under the sink, which is where it lives. So.
Wait. Okay. Hold on. Where actually is the
wasp?
wasp?
Slog his way through crap for
On a dish in the sink.
Take this wrench.
And you can't kill it?
Open that sewer grate over there.
You just said it's under the sink.
The tunnel should take us back.
No, the wasp spray is under the sink, which I'm scared to get to.
But the
I haven't
wasp
seen a
isn't
kid
under the
around
sink.
here about so tall, kind of frigid, if you know what I mean.
Grab the damn spray and then whack the wasp with it.
I've heard there's some survivors hiding out on the surface.
No, the wasp is in the sink.
Yeah, so don't go in. Don't put your hand in the sink. Just grab the spray from under.
That's right, buddy. Just keep cheering me up.
Or if it sees me.
Just don't move. Its vision is based on movement.
Yeah.
You can use this wrench. It'll open that sewer grate over there.
I have Febreze. Will that work?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have a fly swatter?
It's a wasp.
So? He's acting like it's a fucking T-Rex in his sink.
It is. I actually don't have a fly swatter. I realized that now. Yay. I have a gun. Can I use that?
Yeah.
Please do.
Hey, landlord! I shot the sink.
So I caught up on a couple of 2026 movies this last week. I finally watched that Undertone because it got recommended. Honestly, it was alright.
Yeah, one of my
It's good.
one of my coworkers at the store saw that and she said it was good.
I am sad to report I did not like The Bride.
Oh.
Oh. No, I should catch up on some 2026 movies if I'm going to be on that list at the end of the year. But
I know. I missed so fucking many that I gotta catch up on later.
But
It's gonna be a problem.
I'm not even like confident that I'll be there when you guys do it. So I'm just like, does it matter that much?
You've got months in advance to
Oh, what's
plan
that?
to prove.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you on
No.
your face being blown
The problem is we do that in December, and December and April are my 2 months where it's like, yeah, probably not.
Do better.
Oh.
Okay, I'll just goodbye.
But hold on, just so we're on the same page. So next Friday we're planning on our Lords of Chaos review and our
Yes.
Predator movie ranking. Are you still good to do both of those next week? Think that's
Yes.
doable? Okay.
Yep. I got to. The only thing I need to prep for is I got to watch the AVP movies, and I'm gonna watch a documentary on the subject of Lords of Chaos just because I want to.
Okay. And also, Hayden, I'll for sure be here next Thursday. So like, if you can't be here and need time watching that or something, like that's fine. Like you don't have to be here next Thursday.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just
Oh,
so you
well,
know.
I didn't know if I was gonna be today, and I might leave early because I got to make dinner. But
Okay,
I'm just kind of chilling right now.
for sure. I was just giving you a heads up.
I might even leave to watch a show. I don't care. Fuck you. Must watch Jetman, John. No, Jetman. Yeah, we can do that,
Yeah,
maybe.
right.
Robert,
Yeah.
hush.
What the fuck?
Ah, we got scary dogs.
We watched the cut.
Oh my god.
We will watch the shut the fuck up cut tonight.
Whoa. Why you do?
They should make a sequel to Hush called Shut the Fuck Up.
Well, they should make a sequel to Hush, and it's stylized like the Batman book, H2USH or whatever.
Oh.
Oh no!
I didn't want to use it right yet.
Hush 2, Hush 2.
What?
I did order the. It doesn't ship until May, which is dumb. But I ordered the Cabin in the Woods 4K was $11 on Amazon, so I ordered that, and then it's like delivered May 22nd. I'm like, why?
That's right, buddy. Just keep cheering me up.
Okay.
I
Although-
ordered.
although-
Hadan knows this, but I ordered the Scream 4 Steelbook.
Yay.
I don't trust Lionsgate to keep that in stock, and if that's the only one I can't get on 4K Steelbook, I'm gonna be pissed. Because I have all the other ones, I have all the other ones that I like.
Seven.
No.
We got Noah in the live chat. Said scary monsters and super creeps. I don't know what he's talking about.
Noah, join the call. Hello.
Hello. Noah also said H2 is one of the titles of all time. That's true.
Although Jeff Bezos did kick a package into the sun yesterday and then deliver it to my house, so
Yay.
I don't trust Amazon.
Yeah.
I sent John that. I'm like, everything I get from Amazon has a fucked up slipcover, and I'm gonna freak out.
Yep, I'm used to it.
I have not had a single problem with Amazon in years. I don't know what the hell's going on with you guys.
Well, here we go again.
Last thing I want to say on the Hush title is, if you're doing a Hush sequel, why wouldn't you make the last H like a Roman numeral 2? Wouldn't that look better?
No.
Best you can do
Okay.
is
H2O.
I'm also of the opinion that Hush is dumb. Hush is dumb and shouldn't have a sequel.
I mean,
Oh.
I shouldn't have a sequel, right? And I don't
That's
hate
true.
the first story that much. It's fine. I think it's a good like first Batman story.
Yeah, I think it's alright.
Although I'm a fraud and there's a couple like the big ones that I've never read. I have Long Halloween and I've never read it.
I
Read
have
it.
the unpopular opinion of Long Halloween Black.
It's better than Hush, I'll say that.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
I've read
Now-
year 3. I've read year 3, but not Long Halloween.
For the greatest pleasure.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know. Year 3 is good, actually.
Yeah.
Actually,
Maybe some stronger cutting.
So, what people know about Hush 2 is that it keeps getting delayed, and is that not finishing till like next year or something?
Yeah, it's the all-star of the modern gen.
Yeah, but then
Oh,
there's also that Long Halloween sequel. Did that come out? Because nobody talked about
I
that.
forgot about that. Did that?
he's not.
I don't know.
He's not here to defend himself. Is Austin loving All Star a bit?
Not as far as I can tell.
Because he keeps talking about it, and I'm like, isn't that book like really bad?
As far as I know,
Really funny.
yeah. I can't tell how much he likes All-Star Batman, ironically or unironically.
Because I love I'm the goddamn Batman because that's beautiful, but
Drayden says he thinks Heart of Hush is better than Hush 1. That is a popular opinion. I still need to read Heart of Hush. Yeah.
I haven't read Heart of Hush. I'm like, you guys are bigger Batman fans than me. You guys are probably bigger comic fans than me in general because I love comics, but I don't get
Truly, that is.
around to them that often.
Tell me, is there another way out of here?
I don't know if I'd go that far. I love
Sure.
comics.
These
They're
tunnels
probably
connect
my
with the sewer
least
system.
like.
I worked there most of my
consumed
life
form of
before these
entertainment.
creatures came along.
Yes, it's not like a weekly
Guess I'm
thing
not
for
the only
me.
one who's had
I'm
to
not
slog
Yeah,
through
I'm-
this
These
bad
shows
boy
are.
habit of life.
700 books that he reads. a
Here,
week.
take this wrench.
Yeah, I
No,
can
like
do it.
It'll open that
My-
sewer grate over
I
there.
can count the number of long runs I've read on like one hand. Like I don't read.
Mhm.
You haven't seen
I've read
the
all of
rest
Invincible,
around here, but so tall, kinda frigid, if
I've
you
read
know what I
all
mean.
of Ultimate Spider-Man, the original series. I've read
Survivors hiding out on the surface.
a lot of
Maybe they've seen your lady friend.
No, it's
other
not
shit.
easy to
I've-
believe
Hasn't been
that
eaten
all of
alive
Austin's
already.
opinions is him doing a bit.
That's right, buddy. Just
Probably.
keep cheering
Yeah.
me on.
I kind of have that, which is sad. Like I love Austin. I love Austin, but when he says something, I'm like, "Do you mean this? Is this legitimate? Or are you memeing me? What is happening?"
Yeah, Noah says comics are cool, but he's a movie guy. I have that a little bit. I'm more of a video game player than anything, but that,
Yeah,
that's the main thing. It's just
The-
there's other things that I would rather be doing than read.
I kind of fell off video games for a while, but honestly, Capcom with RE9 and Pragmata, they've been kind of at the top of their game, and I'm
Yeesh.
kind of getting back into it. Although I don't know if anything else. I kind of want to play 007, but I'm not enough of a Bond fan to buy it right off.
I actually think I'm gonna get that game and then I'm gonna. Come on, god damn it!
The next, like, Noah and I have talked about this. Like, he and I are the only two that in this call that care about this. I'll get GTA 6 when it comes out. I'm excited for that. And
Yay.
then,
I like GTA.
oh, okay. So it's just John. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. I like that games.
GTA is
Yeah,
good.
like GTA.
No.
GTA are good games. That's objectively, I think.
Yeah, 5 was great.
5's great. I've never beat 4. I need to do that. Like the story. I've never finished it.
I don't actually.
Red Dead's better.
Red Dead.
Red Dead 2 is great. Fuck you.
Red Dead 2 has an incredible
This'll do
story
the
with some
job.
of the most mediocre gameplay that I've ever had to fucking deal with.
Okay.
Okay, John.
I find the shooting in that game really fun. Yeah, GTA 6. I'm hoping. I like 5. I hope it can't be 5 again, but with better graphics, and that's
One
what a
lead
little bit
sandwich
what I'm
coming
worried
right
about
up.
because of how popular 5 is.
Raven says he's read all of Claremont's X-Men. God damn, took him like 5
Uh,
years. I've
yeah,
read like I've read 2.5 omnis of it. It's great. Some of the best stuff I've ever read. I don't know if I'll ever finish it.
I have the omnis of Morris and Batman. I got to do that, and then I have Rebirth. So my Omni collection, I only have. I say only. I have 6 hardcover Omnis, which is all DC. I realize I don't have any Marvel Omni. No, I have one. I have What If Volume 2 because it was $30 at an Ollie's. And I have a bunch of compendiums, which is all Image, which is funny.
I think
Except
they're the only ones
except
that do like true compendiums, right? Everyone else just does
DC does compendiums. I lied because I have the Sandman Omni or the compendium. I was just talking about it. And I have absolute Infinite Crisis because it was like $15, which is like the big format absolute books.
Yeah, I have Absolute Killing Joke, which is just funny given how short that actual story is.
Yeah.
But they
I
did a
have-
good job with it. Yeah, it looks awesome.
Oh my god.
I have Watchmen in an Omni size, but it's not an Omni.
That doesn't make any sense.
An omnibus size, but it's like the height of an omnibus. It's just not like. It's about as thick as the Morrison Batman omnibuses, though.
You were lost in one of those
So it's an
creatures.
omnibus. It's the size of an omnibus.
Pencils and
it's the same
socks
pages
get
as
lost,
an
buddy.
omnibus.
People get killed.
But it's Watchmen. It's not an omnibus. It's 12 issues.
I worked there most.
Okay,
I guess I'm
and
not
Here, it'll open that.
It's not an
You ever
omnibus.
seen a cute...
No.
oh, I
Maybe they've seen your
didn't
lady
realize
friend.
there was an issue number.
She
that you
hasn't
had
been
to
eaten
hit.
alive already.
That's right, buddy. Just keep cheering.
You should be shot into the sun.
Probably.
I have the so I have
Hasn't changed back then, right?
no, I have the Super Sons omnibus. I have Superman by Tomasi and Gleason omnibus. I have the 3 Morrison omnis, and then I have Gotham Central.
Nice. Do any of you guys have any of like those Marvel Gallery editions that they've been putting out?
Are you
I don't really
Marvel Select? The Select edition? Is that what you mean?
No, I think it was called like Gallery, but I have a re-release of Spider-Man Blue that's hardcover.
Hold
I'm
on.
asking because it's like it was a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Is it these? I have one. I have what I think you're talking about. Is it these? It's in the comic chat.
Okay, 1 second.
Real quick, while you're doing that, Draven says hopefully the Wolverine game is good. I hope so. I'm really excited for that. And Noah, what else is included besides Watchmen? It comes with all of Watchmen and all of. So you get to read that Tom King Rorschach book.
No, Hayden. That looks cool, but that's not what I'm referring to.